Good morning, Lee Bird with Btech. All right, did everyone get this email yesterday from the NCUA? It's been a busy week. I received probably 10 emails yesterday from clients asking, what does this email from the NCUA mean? So let me try to explain a little bit about what this is, and let me pull up another screen here real quick. This is the email. So it was sent out yesterday afternoon, Pacific time from the NCUA. The subject line is Information Security Examination beginning in 2023. There was one that went out in the morning, and then they sent another one in the afternoon that was a correction. So make sure you're reviewing the one that says correction. So basically what this is the NCUA is outlining their Information Security Examination or ISE procedures for 2023. These go into effect on February 1st. I think the email is great because, as I'll show you, there's lots of really, really good information in here. And this shouldn't be that complex for you. So hopefully, if you follow along here in the next couple of minutes, this will help you understand what the email actually says. So, of course, these procedures are all focused on the regulations we already know, which are parts 748 and 749. One thing I did like about this email is they are referencing again what's called the ASET framework or ASET workbook. This is something that for a while I think we thought was going away. The NCUA had talked about the INTREX framework for a while, and this is the ASET workbook. So this is the Automated Cybersecurity Evaluation Toolbox. This is voluntary. This is something that every credit union should go through, follow these guidelines. It is an Excel spreadsheet or workbook. It's great. It's great framework. I really, really like it. So make sure that you go and look at this ASET workbook. And the other thing is they say it right in the email. They're following guidelines of best practice from NIST, CIS, and CISA. If you're not following those three organizations, you're missing out because everything is already put together for you. It really is best practice. The NCUA isn't going off and doing their own, just making up questions or whatever. They really are following some really well-known structured frameworks for cybersecurity and just overall IT configuration and risk management as well. So basically, I think where a lot of people are getting confused, or a lot of the questions that came to me in the last couple of days had to do with the three exam levels. And they also use the term statements and substatements. And what do those mean? It's pretty easy to follow. So let me pull these up here again real quick. There basically are three statements. So the first is called SCUEP. This is the Small Credit Union Examination Program. This is for credit unions asset size 50 million and under. It's 3 pages. It's really, really straightforward. And what they've done here is you'll see there are statements. So in the first one is policies and procedures. And then the substatements are basically are approved by the board of directors, documents, access controls. I mean, so basically items, a substatement underneath each one. So really easy to follow along, and again, it's 3 pages. Pretty easy for smaller credit unions. The next is what's called the core exam level. This would be for credit unions 50 million and above. And really, in my opinion, regardless of asset size, everyone can and should try to reach this core level. Core is very easy. I think it's 4 pages, just a couple of additional items within the core level. And then the last one is Core Plus. So these are optional elements that could be brought up during an audit or an exam. And it includes items like DLP, data leakage protection, managed detection and response, and it also does reference the CISA ransomware readiness assessment. So lots of good information in here. And all I would say is it really is not that complex. At Btech, we sort of have always lived by a lot of these guidelines. We understand these. We've tried to, and I know we have made a significant effort and have really helped our clients achieve these guidelines. And all credit unions out there, you should be doing this. Obviously, we are just trying to make sure that the environments are as secure as possible, that you're doing your best to protect the credit union and the member information from ransomware or business email compromise or whatever the risks are out there. The last thing I'll say is my email address is right here, leebird@btechonline.com. If you'd like to set up a 15-minute phone call, just go through this so that you can better understand how this is laid out. I'm more than happy to provide that assistance. And any other questions about this, please let me know. And I think it's a good thing. So don't be intimidated by any of this. I think the NCUA did a really, really great job of sort of laying this out for us. And we should be able to follow along. Okay? I hope this helps. And again, if I can be of any assistance, please reach out. Thank you very much.